And it's Jacob Preston who plays the ball. He recovers. Ready to go. Flanagan to Burton. Burton. He strikes it. He likes it. And the Bulldogs. What a finish, brother. What a finish, brother. I got my cowboy. You know why, brother? Because we sent them home, Akhi. Welcome, Fred. How are you, Akhi? Thanks for kicking the field goal. Get your mic in front of you. We need you in front of the mic. Thanks for kicking the field goal. You actually gave me an anxiety attack, man. What's wrong? What's wrong? Give me.
Can't take this off my face, mate. For once in my life, bro. In a weekend, all of my teams won.
Oh.
That's never happened ever.
Let's get into it.
In one day, bro, they all won.
You want to wear the cowboy hat? You want to send them home?
Yeah, this is
okay,
you,
let's
bro.
make a quick scrap because I want to feel like I'm at Burton today. You know what I mean? Like I want to be that. I want to be the Prince of Belmore. I don't know how this works with the headphones on. Is that alright?
Listen, bro, this is how I'm going. Listen,
I'm doing it like the whole time like this.
I got one question for you.
Ask me. Why the woman in San Antonio or something?
How about them Cowboys?
Oh, Stephen A. Smith said it best.
Yeah, man.
All right.
How about them Cowboys?
God damn it! All right, we are back. The intro was a bit cooked bananas. I'm not feeling the best today, and Fred's not feeling the best today, but we're pushing through because we love all the league lads. Perseverance, consistency. You know what I mean, bruv? Everything that you can think of. It was a crazy week of footy. I think it was one of the best we've seen. Like the quality of footy was unbelievable.
Yeah.
The games, the endings, the field goals, everything, the chaos. The anxiety I'm getting from Bulldogs.
We are being spoiled, bro.
We are.
We are being spoiled.
And I feel like it's going to keep going to Magic. I think it's going to be a good season.
I can't wait for it. Like, I've never been to Brisbane. Not since I was 6.
I've been Gold Coast.
I've been Gold Coast a couple of times. Once when I'm like an actual grown-up, and the rest when I was a kid.
But you're going to feel like it's going to be like... you know what's going to be good about that? It's going to just all be footy.
Yeah.
So it's like when I went to the World Cup, that whole country was just there for one reason. Everyone was there for one reason, watching the World Cup, you know. You're seeing other fans. So when you're there, you see a lot of drunk Aussies, a lot of passionate supporters.
I'm the best around drunk Aussies, bro.
But you're going to stream, yeah?
Of course.
Yeah, that's
every day, bro.
That's going to be something I
I'm hoping Suncorp has like Wi-Fi, because when you're connected,
they might rape your thing.
No, like it's not about that. It's the fact that, like, you know, when there's a lot of people in one area, you can't get any reception.
No quality.
Got some, you know.
Yeah, it lags and stuff.
But we'll see how we go.
Well, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for you to be there. It's been a great week of footy, like I said before. We're gonna start off first games first. The Roosters and Parramatta Eels. Parramatta, I think, what's that? Their 4th loss of the season. 4 out of 5. They've managed to win 1 this year. The Roosters, bro, losing Teddy early. Joseph Suwali, seeing him go back to fullback, and I think that all the NRL gurus are burning because they got to see what Suwali can do at fullback, and they don't want to be speaking about that rugby union incident anymore. But the Roosters were just in control. I feel like they were just a better team the whole game. Parramatta just couldn't get a grip. Just too many errors. Just couldn't find the attacking threat. Sin-bins twice. I think the first one was the Sin-bin, the Gufferson Sin-bin was like I'm not a Parra fan, but you have to have some sympathy for them, bro, because
the first one was Penasini.
Oh, sorry, Penasini was the one I don't agree with.
Yeah,
I don't know what was the second one. I've watched how much sports.
I was at the game. I can't even fool. I've forgotten about that game because of what happened on Sunday, bro.
But we have to speak about it because there's a lot of Parra fans that hate us.
Of course, but the second one had no issue. Oh, it was Simonson.
Oh yes, Simonson
absolutely leveling Tedesco. But that one, look, you can understand it because Teddy was gone, bro.
When Teddy runs, he's at full pace. So,
but when Teddy runs, he's so low, and that's why he's always the one getting absolutely belted.
That's right.
Because it's hard to tackle someone low when you're at a certain height or used to tackling a certain way. Used to players being upright, like
right in front of you.
Teddy runs so low to the ground. How he even balances and moves so quick like that, I got no clue. Maybe that's why I was so slow.
But maybe that's why he's had that many ACLs, because the way he runs, bro, he's like...
But he hasn't had anything like that in...
It's been a while.
It's really because he started running like that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Even like, the HIAs, bro. He's been HIA'd
because I didn't even really see him at, like, young Tigers. Like, his debut, he did his ACL.
First game.
And I don't remember him running like that. But then again, you make changes. Like, he didn't have a dump truck at the Tigers.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Of course.
Now he's got a dump truck.
Now he's a bit bigger.
Now everybody, you know.
Roosters, man, they played at their skin. I thought Warrior Hargreaves was unbelievable.
He's so good, dude.
He's just, bro, he just empathizes like a leader in that team. And the guy, if you figure, like, the guy's been playing for ages, bro. Like, how long has the guy been playing footy in that Roosters team?
Man, I always think
It's been
this
10
guy's
years.
going to be 35 years old every time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, he's 31. I think he's 33 this year.
Or whatever
But
it is,
man,
the guy's still playing
he's
out of his
still
skin.
their best forward.
Literally.
You can tell a Roosters team without Warrior Hargreaves.
Definitely.
Because they miss him.
Definitely.
Because it's like he lifts the whole team, bro.
Yeah.
He's just so physical, so strong, not afraid of anything. What a forward, bro.
That's what you want in your team. You want a leader.
They're
Someone that can
definitely
push
going to miss
through.
him when he calls it quits, bro. When he
I think he's got another 2 years in him, bro.
He's got many years in him, bro.
I think 2 or 3
He's
years, but
pretty durable.
two good years.
But yeah, he's, for all the disciplinary issues he's had over the last few years,
He's lasted pretty well.
but man, like he makes up for it.
Yeah. I wanted to speak about Brandon Smith as well. He's finally coming to, you know, he's getting that grip on at the Roosters. What when they signed him, that's what we all expected. He started off a bit slow. He got injured, I think. He got, I remember, what's his name? Kafusi absolutely leveled him, sent him back to wherever he had to go. But Brandon Smith's been great, bro, this year. And Joseph Suwali, like, that performance from him, for me, I was like, oh, wow. Like, we're going to miss a talent. And Gus and all that say that many talents come and go. But it's always fun to watch a player like that, you know what I mean? Someone who is explosive, someone who's going to score weird tries, and his athleticism is absolutely unbelievable.
He reminds me of Falau a lot.
Remember, at the start of Falau's
Man,
career,
he's just raw athleticism, man. It's something that you really can't replace, and a lot of if you can't deal with it, then sometimes you just can't do anything about it. If he just jumps higher than everyone, what can you really do?
I remember Israel Falau's jumps were like crazy.
And his jumps are like that too. Like he's played like if he like look for Origin, centers are 100% put in there.
Yeah.
Like they're set in stone if they're healthy.
That's right.
Turbo and Latrell.
Definitely.
Don't care what form they're in. I don't care. I don't care about that stuff.
They're made for the arena.
That's when you put them in positions like that, in a team like that, in that environment, they will flourish. But wingers, I have a feeling he's not going to pick Adokar again.
Yeah, I don't think...
Just because, man, Teddy looks like... Fittler, I feel like he picks favourites. And he had Suwali in there last year for development and whatever.
Which is a good thing. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's a smart thing to do because he does look... before signing with Union, obviously, he looked like the future of New South Wales.
Which is still in 2 years, bro.
Yeah, but now he could easily make it this year.
Yeah. Oh, no.
It just seems like an absolute game changer.
It's a big
and I
shout.
wouldn't be mad about it, just like I wasn't mad about Tupou, but do I think we would have won with Adokar? I think so.
we would have. I think that character and that...
Just having him around.
We spoke about
dude.
this a lot when we first started the podcast. I used to always blast Fittler, bro, because them decisions he makes sometimes in the forwards, not having Jake Trbojevic there, which never made sense to me. But we'll talk about Origin when Origin comes
when
in.
it comes around. But Suwali, very good player.
Unbelievable. Let's talk about the weak got a dog revenge game. But Penrith just showed what they're about, bro. Penrith had to remind everyone. Everyone said they were struggling and whatnot. And I don't think Canberra were at their best. But Penrith are just the dominant side. Penrith, like always, but they're back to what they were doing. I thought Luai was great, played well. I thought Cleary was out of his skin. Your boys didn't like me calling him Kleza.
Never
I was
again.
kidding. Why?
The Discord was like, bro, that's cringe.
What do you mean?
Think of another nickname, bro.
What are you going to call him?
I don't know. We've got to figure something out.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Nathim. We said Nathim Cleary.
Nathan Cleary is a good name, bro.
But yeah, King Cleary was back at his best, bro. Like,
who?
King Cleary.
Oh, King Cleary.
What do you think I
I
saw?
was like, what the hell?
Kane Cleo from the Bulldogs back
Bro,
in the days.
I had no clue what you just said.
Yeah, we're both. We got headgears on and we're
the
just
hat,
up
bro.
today.
The cowboy hat.
But yeah, bro, that last try. I don't want to speak about this game too much. There's a lot of points, a lot of quality. But that last try.
Yeah, that's redemption, mate.
That is literally.
That's a Lechord, bro.
This one to Ricky Stewart, bro.
bro. He done one of those.
For him to score right under the post
to make it 50.
To make it 50, bro.
You know what they say about teams that concede 50?
They never win the
They
premiership.
never win the comp. Souths nearly did it a few years ago, but they didn't, bro.
They proved the theory right. They just didn't win it.
It's what happens, bro.
All right. Well, the second game on Friday night was Melbourne and
Souths.
Melbourne and Souths. Cameron Munster for me, the difference. They didn't have Jerome Hughes. No Pappenhausen again.
No Nelson.
I thought Warbrick he's finally started to get
Yeah,
that.
man,
He's a big fella, bro.
tank, bro.
He's a big boy.
I expected a lot more from Souths. I know they're missing a ton of forwards, but they got a couple back. But I just want to say that Harry Grant was just unbelievable.
Oh, bro.
He was bro. The guy came up with like 4 try savers in 20 minutes, bro. The one where he's tackling old mate on the wing was just crazy.
Oh, yeah,
dude. He has no right to be there, but who's there? Harry Grant. And he's just a champion like that, bro.
Queensland mentality, bro.
It's just
They just have that grit in them, bro.
I love him, bro. He never gives up.
Yeah, and he's always like one of their best players, bro. I remember who was at loan at Tigers. That was like the weirdest time of
That was the
life.
one time they were good, bro, when they had him.
When they had him, that's the only
And
reason.
he did, and I felt like he really did want to stay.
Nah,
Because, like, bro,
he would have been the main man there. Is that what you're trying to say?
he's the main man. Because he's like think of it, Adokar. You go to a Dogs game, and Adokar's practically worshipped.
Yeah.
That ain't happening at Melbourne. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Or not to the same degree, bro. Where there's taters on the street. Any one of them, you would every time he walks down the street, he's getting invited left, right, and centre to have a full banquet. Can't go out in public without taters trying to cook for him.
They come over and eat.
You know what I mean? Harry Grant was like their hero, bro.
Yeah.
Like I remember how much the fans loved him, and I don't even think it was an attempt to try and get him to stay. It just felt like they lost Robbie and they got Harry Grant, bro.
Yeah.
Like it
was a good replacement.
and he
Definitely
did so good there, but
Yeah. Melbourne will never let talent.
Melbourne knew what they had,
They never let talent like that go.
and I think that's why they did the loan, just
just to get him to develop and bring him in when
just
he's
to
ready.
know if he's the guy to replace Cameron.
Yeah, that was big shoes to fill in, bro. But man, I think Jerome Hughes is back this week. I have a question for you. Is Latrell too lazy? Like, do you see Latrell staying as a fullback?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you see him
Without a
staying
doubt, without a doubt, the Latrell always has slow starts.
Yeah.
To the season. He's like Luka for me, like Luka Doncic. Same thing. I say the same thing. Like they're both a bit tubby. I love Latrell, and I felt he's not the type. Like there are different types of fullbacks, and he's the one. He's not really gonna give you too much assistance in coming out of your own end. Whereas Tedesco's just like
All about
he's
that.
like running he's like a prop, an extra prop with how many meters he makes. There are fullbacks that are like the in between, but the thing with Latrell is if you put him in a good position to succeed, he's better than everyone.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 he's getting it
He's
done.
gonna get, especially when they shift left, it's game over. But the issue right now is getting there because all of their forwards are injured. I'm not too worried about Souths.
Yeah.
Because Cook is running a ton.
Oh, Cook played very, very well, bro.
Cook is like OG Cook now. Like
Yeah.
for the last few years he hasn't been running. Now he's running.
I remember last year too, bro. Lost his spot to Coruscant because of
Dude,
that.
when they get Arrow back,
Totola.
Totola
He's a
back.
big loss, Totola.
Totola is massive, dude.
And
He's one of the most
Latrell's brother?
underrated players in the game. Shaq.
Latrell's brother started off well.
Shaq against Penrith was crazy, dude. I think they got Hami Saleh back.
Yeah, no, they got most of their pack.
When they get their, like, there's a lot of teams are missing forwards, bro.
Yeah.
Melbourne's missing forwards. South's missing forwards.
Bulldogs.
Cowboys, Bulldogs especially. We'll talk about that more later.
We'll talk about that very, very
When
soon.
they get their forwards back, they're going to be rolling through the middle again, with Cook running like he is now, with a proper forward pack. With
Cam Murray, quick play the ball. Cook right behind him, scooping.
They're going to be in plenty of positions to succeed.
Yeah.
And just like last year when he started slow and then he got hurt, doesn't matter with Latrell. All that matters is if he gets put into a position to succeed, you're going to score.
And Cody Walker, I want to give a shout out to Cody Walker because I called him a fraud a couple
He's
weeks ago.
on one, bro.
He's on one. He watches the
I'm
podcast.
saying when they get their forwards back, bro,
It's trouble.
you get down to that end of the field. Good luck stopping South Sydney.
Yeah, they love penalties, going back up straight up to the field and just attacking left, attacking right. I thought Campbell Graham as well, bro. He's been one of the best players in his position this season.
Yeah, 100%. He is
True warrior.
He's in rep form.
Yeah.
This kid is they call him the serial killer. God, he's so good, dude.
He's always got his head
He's getting
taped.
better every year, and this is the year I think that if Latrell gets hurt,
Oh, he's definitely going straight in.
bro, I'm picking him over Crichton.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that
Like,
as well.
because he's so solid, dude. You're not going to have White in there over this bloke, bro.
I just want a center to play
at both sides of the field.
I want a center to play center, unless it's Latrell or Tommy. Obviously,
Yeah,
it's different. They can play everywhere.
we have too many fullbacks, and Tedesco is for Origin. He's the best guy to have at fullback.
Definitely,
because he just doesn't stop. And he's always supporting, and Latrell doesn't do that. Turbo, he just looks a step slower right now. So,
well, they'll pick it up. I think the bunnies will. You're right. You're right.
He's not the type of fullback that I would like on the Dogs because we need help going forward. Hayes has been good with that.
Yeah,
but for Souths, he's great.
Yeah, so it all works. It works for them. Perfect.
He's perfect. You wouldn't want any other fullback.
Yeah. Well, that's a good way to put it, Mr. Fred. I like your intellect and your IQ.
Thank you, sir.
But I want to shift a bit towards a game that just had me clueless. Had you clueless? Mainly Newcastle, the first draw in 2 years?
Yeah.
3 years. I think 2020 was the last time where Burton played it for Penrith. I think it was against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
He missed 7 field goals.
Yeah. Well, he was like 14 years old, so
he was a kid, but
it doesn't count. But Manly and Newcastle, I thought Manly would beat them convincingly.
Everybody thought Manly.
First thing I want to talk about is Lockie Miller.
Heart, mate.
Yeah, well, I want to talk about Lockie Miller's moment. That was the funniest shit ever, bro.
He had the comment section. I made a TikTok about it, and the comment section was like, "Oh, he had Shmole, like Onokawatu, his nickname Shmole.
Yeah.
He had Shmole first try scorer."
Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro.
But in reality, he probably just lost his bearings on not knowing where the try line is.
Oh, he definitely did. And you know what's funny? He had to go on the Matty Johns show on Sunday.
Yeah.
And as soon as I seen him, I kept it on.
And Hindmarsh is a forward, and
he grilled him.
And Fletch too. They're both back rowers.
Yeah.
They're both forwards.
And they're both smart asses.
They knew
the best.
But mate, Lockie's everybody makes mistakes. He's probably gonna miss the tackle anyway. It's not like bro, we're rugby league fans. You gotta toughen up, mate. You gotta have a go.
No, that wasn't for me. I wasn't even blaming him. Like he wasn't gonna stop the try unless he intercepted a pass or something.
No, but
you just trip out why he went backwards.
You just look realistically. He's probably just lost his bearings and not knowing where the try line is. But some bloke got ratioed hard because he's like, look, a rugby union fullback would never. And I'm like, cuz.
I read that comment.
Where did we get him from? Where did Newcastle get him from? Rugby union.
Rugby union, Olympics something, yeah? Wasn't it Olympics or something?
Rugby sevens, yeah.
Rugby sevens, yeah. Well, he's coming into form.
But he's playing really good. Bro. And I don't want to that's just one instance. He had a very good game.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
He's fantasy cheapie. Everyone's fantasy cheapie.
Yeah,
I don't have him.
I haven't got him in now.
I don't have him.
But you know what? It was the battle of fullbacks too, because Tom Trbojevic went off as well. And I feel like Tom Trbojevic isn't even in second gear, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like Tommy's still injured. Like, I don't know.
I will say this, dude. I went to the round 1 and he was limping after every run. And he just
wants to
he wants to play, bro.
Yeah,
but he's still not at 100%. Something for me is saying he's still not at 100%, but he's obviously got something going for him.
That's
He's
scary.
going to get better.
That's scary, bro.
He's only going to get better as the season goes.
Imagine he actually gets back into that form, bro. Well, 2 years ago he was an absolute. Last year he was a joke, bro.
2 years ago he was the best He was the best player I've ever seen for one season.
Yeah,
better than Barber, better than Hayne. He took that team from last.
He had everything.
No wins. And nothing else changed. Just Turbo came back.
He made Garrick look good.
Every record. Broke every record I've never seen a player like that.
Yeah, I missed him big time in Origin, bro.
He's playing good, man. Yeah. Even if I feel like he's not 100%, he's still carving up.
He's pushing in.
But there's something about Manly, they just switch off. Like, they played a really good game against the Dogs round 1. But even in every game after that,
we made their life very, very easy.
They have turned
in that game. We made the second half.
We were so bad.
We were so good in the first half, like defensively. We were holding on. And then the Simbin comes in, and obviously you come back.
But we've made massive strides since that game. But Manly they're just a little bit soft out wide. They just switch off.
Schuster's back this week as well, which is a big addition because they can score more points.
But John's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing all right. But you want your marquee, your man.
I really want to say this though. I'm starting to think it.
Tell me.
Bro, this team just plays different when there's no Ponga.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I'm not.
Let's see, when he comes back.
I think Ponga's a very good player. He could be better, and he he grinds my gears, some of the stuff that he does. Like, I just want him to get the ball more sometimes. I just feel like whenever it's a tough game, he disappears minus Origin Game 3.
Yeah, he was
where he was the second
unbelievable
coming
in
of
Origin.
Billy Slater. But, dude, they just playing different without him. I don't know, they just look way tougher.
Maybe
They
it's the team, like maybe because maybe now they understand they can win without him. So when he does come back into the team, they're like, this is just a bonus.
Yeah.
Let's just keep doing what we're doing. And Ponga doesn't have to have that much pressure because we're already getting results anyway. Like we're going up
That's
against
a
teams.
good result, man.
That's a
You're
result,
supposed
bro.
to lose, bro.
Because Dominic Young was on fire as well. I want to speak about him
that
because
run when he ran down the right wing, he just practically did it on his own.
bro,
Like,
four tries is a joke. And you know what's funny? Roosters probably. I don't know if he signed with Roosters. There's a lot of rumors.
The Roosters, yeah.
And bro, Newcastle would be shattered to lose him because like that side needs someone like with a name, with someone that thing. And also, I want to talk about Greg Marsden, bro, because Greg Marsden's been absolutely unbelievable, bro. For
I loved him at the Titans, dude.
Yeah, he was a
I
gun.
like him here, dude.
Fucking tackle bust machine.
He's gonna be the new Edric Lee, like the new fan favorite, dude.
Yeah.
That like came out of nowhere, pretty much.
Where did Jick Lee go? Dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah.
And he's been injured, I think. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from him. But that was a great game, bro. That was a draw we haven't seen one in a long time.
Yeah.
Both teams pushed it all the way.
Honestly, yeah, you'd be happy not to lose points.
Yeah, you'd rather win.
But
like,
Manny would rather win.
of course.
Newcastle, you should be happy with the 1 point. Considering your circumstances, no Ponga, lots of players out.
I thought they were
playing. I
shut
just
big
feel
heart.
like they're playing different without Ponga. If they could play like this with Ponga, I feel like they'll be a lot better.
Bro,
but last year their win percentage
they'll
was
be top
better.
8.
Their win percentage was better without Ponga, and right now they just
a
look
proven
like a
fact.
different. I think it's just. I love Gamble. He's just real tough.
He's
like,
gritty.
Just got real gritty, tough players. Even if you're gonna beat them, they're not gonna lose. They're not gonna turn around and fold.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna make it hard for you. They're nothing easy.
Yeah, that's what, man.
That's the mentality that they
I think it's about time that coach finally got that result out of them, bro, because he's been loyal. Like, he stayed with them. You know, they've kept him. They're like, we'll keep pushing, keep
Good
going.
to see stuff going well for him.
That's right, man. I want to move on to the next game. It's probably the most boring game of the round. And I apologize, Dragons fans, because I said Dolphins by 40.
I didn't. I don't.
And then I said 1-12.
I think I said it was close on the podcast last week.
Probably. But
I liked it because they're missing so many players, and I think the Dragons they surprised me with how like they're pretty decent.
Yeah, Dragons are pretty good, but I actually forgot that Sullivan's not playing. So right before the game, I'm like, spewing, because like for me, a halfback's everything. You know what I mean? But the Dragons, bro, they're showing big heart, bro. Blake Laurie, what's his name? The Ben Hunt, obviously, as always.
Hunt.
But the whole team, everyone's putting the work in. Everyone's grinding hard. You know what I mean? I thought and
Pause.
I think if they what is it?
No, it's grinding hard. You know?
A pause. Time out. But I think if they keep pushing like this, and because they have a good youth, bro. Like, they have some talented young players.
Sloan, bro.
Sloan's a gun.
So good.
They got Sullivan as well. A lot of Dragons don't really rate him, but
that's a good result, man. And this is, I just want to talk about Redcliffe. Like, this is inevitable.
yeah,
You don't have depth. You only had 1 year to assemble a team.
which is acceptable. Like, I get it.
This is what I expected.
Yeah,
Yous were looking great. I had them 14th, one spot above the Warriors. Just don't want to talk
up
about
the
that.
waz.
But-
We'll talk about them.
Yeah, we'll talk about them soon. But man, I feel bad for Redcliffe because I felt like they should have given you another year to get some depth players.
Yeah,
Because now players are going down, players are getting suspended.
injured.
They'll suspend you for sneezing on someone, part of my language.
Yeah,
But they'll. I just got the dead eye, bro. The dead stare.
producer Mo's like,
That you'll get suspended for sneezing on someone in the current
Nah,
NRL,
bro.
bro. So you just lack of depth. These games are going to happen when you have everybody out, especially Sean O'Sullivan, massive loss.
massive loss for
Now I
them.
think Milford's out,
Milford, they lost Milford in the game. They just had Katoa in the halves, which.
and even he was out last week, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
it's not like he's gonna win you the game. And if he does, that's unbelievable. But
Yeah,
the
but-
Dragons need the credit they deserve. Their forward pack's unbelievable. A lot of people saying that they're gonna get the wooden spoon this year,
I had him as winners,
which probably it can still happen. We don't
Because of
know.
all the
But
drama.
Tigers are
Tigers are just.
we're gonna get
Is that
into
the
them.
next game?
That's the next game. Brisbane smashed the Tigers. Tim
wasn't even
Sheen's
close.
like Tim Sheens is like sitting there in the interview saying, "I hope we beat the bye," and which was like, bro, as a player that has to hurt, like that has to sting you. I feel like players in that Tigers team, you're like, oh, bro, we're a joke. Well, we're just actually like, man, I don't know.
I said it before the season. Like, I think their forward pack and their halves are
Decent.
not too bad. But Brooksy, my God,
Yeah.
this bloke is just getting worse every week.
I thought he showed a bit more effort. He was running the ball more.
Running Luke Brooks. But it's 10 years too late for running Luke Brooks to show up.
Yeah, definitely.
How many years did you want to just, like this, you're only running the ball now? I like how aggressive he is. He looks really dangerous.
I always say to you, but
he gets so close to scoring. But I swear to God, the ball goes wide to wingers and centers that just
no quality, bro.
like compared to other teams,
it's very harsh.
they're on both ends.
Their errors,
handling, their backs are low quality compared to other NRL teams.
I always say this to you, but when Luke Brooks leaves Tigers, and I'm worried that he's going to leave too late, he can actually pick up some form somewhere else, bro. He can actually be no pressure, playing football, doing what he has to do. Like the Dolphins, if the Dolphins grabbed him and he went
to England, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying if the Dolphins grabbed him, Wayne Bennett was his coach.
Yeah, in that case,
See what I mean?
Wayno and Craig are two players that can get the best out of you.
That's right.
Can get a player that looks like damaged goods.
They can make him look good.
Or they've blown a fuse to repair him.
And the oil changes.
Turn you into a robot.
Tell me about the Broncos.
But the Broncos,
the Broncos are on one.
They're very, very good. And as long as they have Adam Reynolds there, they're going to be a top 4 team this year.
Is he in the best? Adam Reynolds in the best form of his life. A lot of commentators were asking this, and I was like,
no.
But he has played the grand finals, obviously.
2012, bro.
He was on one.
2012 Reynolds before he got hurt. Like, cuz I don't even know if we beat him in 2012. And no, we looked practically unstoppable in 2012. But until in that semi when he got hurt, the game was over as soon as he got hurt. And 2014, he wasn't running as much.
He was becoming more of a composed halfback.
Yeah, well,
controlling the game.
bro, he was running, kicking, doing everything. And he's just fucking...
He's doing that now, bro. He's running
good.
He's running to the line. He's dumbing, putting a little grubber in. It works, sometimes it doesn't. But someone like that, bro, to have in your team, we are the biggest Adam Reynolds. Like, we love him, bro. We're the biggest fanboys straight out. I love Adam Reynolds. And I wish we grabbed him, but shit happens, whatever. But another man I want to talk about is Ramadan Payne-Haas. The guy broke his fast on the Tigers, bro. Yeah. He just went.
He ate them, bro.
He ate them, bro.
If he played like that Sunday 4 o'clock, that's before
food, yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's he's breaking his fast too early, bro.
He absolutely
he ate them alive, bro.
And him and Swal were having a go, and he's like, bro, like, do you know who I am, bro? I'm Payne-Haas.
No, but the thing is, he loves Alex, bro.
Yeah.
I remember he was saying, oh, bro, like he said in the interview, like, oh, bro, I'll let you through. Don't worry.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That would have been a long time ago.
No, that was this year.
Was it?
Yeah, that was before the season started.
What the hell? I gotta say this, bro. Payne-Haas.
Yeah, no, bro, he said, like, I'll do your favor,
Payne-Haas fixing multis up in there, eh?
Yeah. He said obviously as a joke.
But his performance, bro, he only played like 55 minutes or something. He played the first half, didn't play the second half for the last 10 minutes, and absolutely just had a game for any minute he played. He was unbelievable.
He's the best prop in the NRL.
And you know, it's hard to stand there in Brisbane when you have Carrigan, when you have Flegler, when you have like gun forwards, bro.
They follow in his footsteps, bro.
I know.
Let's look at the
like. It's hard to be so consistent, bro. He's been like this for 3 years.
Dragons game, bro. They were in a rut, and then he came on for the last 9 minutes and completely changed the game.
Puts the cape on and just takes them away.
He's their leader, man.
Yeah.
Maybe not vocal leader, but leader by example.
Is Payne-Haas worth $1 million?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Or maybe with the salary cap going up.
That's what I'm saying. Not now, obviously.
But I still can't justify a forward being $1 million.
Well, if he's going to,
but if there is a forward that's going to get $1 million,
it's Payne-Haas.
It's got to be him or Murray or someone that I think is going to be like that's young that you have to
lock him up.
The flies away, bro.
You have to lock him up.
All right, I can justify it, but I don't justify. I wouldn't sign a forward for $1 million. If someone else, if the Tigers offered him $1 million, I'd say, I love you.
I get it.
But you're a prop, bro.
Yeah.
There are plenty of good props around.
Yeah,
Because the job's simple.
I'm a big fan of him, bro. I love Penn.
I love him so
We
much.
speak about him every week. It's probably
so
like a
good.
repetition because he's so good every week, bro. Well, we got to speak about who's been good and who's been shit, man. Let's move over to who's been shit, right? They haven't been shit. I just wanted to take it in a bit of a different direction, but Cronulla Sharks blew the lead, bro. They blew everything, and you know what? You have to give credit to the Warriors because it doesn't just happen.
Bro, do you hear the way they're talking about the halftime conversation?
Yeah, Sean Johnson came out and said, bro, we
Webster.
said let's just give him a crack. You know, we're gonna do this, boys. Do we believe it?
Yeah.
We believe it. Bang. And I gave Sean Johnson some thank yous some credit last week, but I want to talk about this properly. Sean
He's
Johnson,
back, bro.
Sean Johnson last year, I remember like hearing this so much. Everyone's like, he should retire. He should retire. He should retire. I'm like, bro, if a player has one bad season, the guy moved like COVID, New Zealand and COVID had a big issue and footy never played there and he was hard to be close to your family, but the mentality, like the mental health of these players affects the way they play. You know what I mean? So for him to stick in there, hear all the rumours, like retire, hey, you're going to retire. He stuck in there. He never said anything. He got back and now he's the marquee man, bro, at the Warriors. I thought he was the difference in our game against the Bulldogs and I thought he was the man that just... He told Nico Hines, bro, you took my spot at the Sharks. I'm going to show you why I'm at the Warriors now. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you how to run a game. And he did that, bro. So full credit to Sean Johnson. From retired cause to being one of the best sevens. Washed up to, yeah, what do they say?
Bro,
Washed
they
up.
treated him like they treated Milford. And him and Milford have sort of had somewhat similar arcs, but I felt like he was good at the Sharks. Whereas
Nah, he was great.
Milford, since the 2016, 2017... has not been the same.
Never.
But it's very... Like, I put the Warriors at 15th because they needed somebody to step up and reach... Like, in the spine, to step up and reach a high level.
And what we've seen last year from him, you didn't expect Sean Johnson to be like this.
I didn't think Sean Johnson was bad last year, but a lot of people did.
Yeah.
But I felt like they needed Sean Johnson, vintage Sean Johnson, to come back. Now, he's not putting off all the steps and all the mad stuff that we were used to him, but he's like Benji. He just became way smarter, and he's making the right play, and they're under a smart coach.
Sometimes that's dangerous.
And a team that's... Webster, bro.
He needs his flowers.
Because he's got them playing smart football. If there's one thing that is... Even when the Warriors were mad in 2011, making the finals and stuff,
If they were losing, you would never...
As soon as Maloney left and Cleary left, the smart football disappeared.
Yeah.
They weren't really synonymous with
They
smart.
came like a retirement home. People would just go in there, like people that from New
They
Zealand.
weren't...
I'll
like,
sign there.
You didn't look at the Warriors and say, they're a smart football team.
Yeah.
But now, they're kicking in the corners, 4 tackle kicks, just seem to be making the right play at the right time, and they believe in themselves. And at halftime, if you're down 20-0...
Bro, 20 to 6 or something?
26
Whatever
to
it was.
6, you're thinking like, I think they scored right before halftime, and that...
But it was still
once
20
you get
points.
over once, bro, that's all it takes.
That's
dude.
the mentality they have too, and he's instilled it in them, that Webster, which you have to give him his flowers, bro. Like, now we say, even if he's not able to continue this, obviously it's injuries and things happen, but come on, but Warriors are what, third now?
They didn't have
Second,
Tohu Harris,
third.
dude.
And no Tohu Harris.
That's like, cuz I was gutted because I had no one to sub him on off for fantasy because...
I started him.
Yeah, I had him in the team too.
Spewing, bro.
Bro, and he's so pivotal to the way that forward pack works, but
He gives
maybe
more-
not because they played so good without him.
He lays the platform for him.
The first... Listen, man, that's going to give him a lot of confidence because they're always going to think, all right, cuz, yeah, they could put on mad points and a half,
we'll
but
come
so
back.
can we. So can we. They're saying they could put 32 points on the Sharks, who, in my opinion, are a top 2 team when it's all said and done.
Oh, definitely, bro.
They'll probably be in the top
arguing
2.
with that. There's no arguing with that.
Like, that's just a big confidence boost that you get, man. And I usually relate blowing leads to the Warriors because OG Warriors blow a ton of leads. But I really want to compliment their bench. And, of course, Bunty. I don't care if Bunty made one run the whole game. I don't care. They won because of Bunty. Because he's such a distraction. In the 15 minutes that he's on, all they could do is admire how good his hair was. Best hair. And, bro, I would like
who's got some good hair?
I would love to see him get some more runs, bro. Like,
who's got some good hair?
Involved, but
Who's got some good hair and who made an absolutely perfect run? Josh Curran. Because when he ran, I was like, oh my God.
Hustle.
Who is stopping this guy? Bro, the
hustle.
guy ran like he was on the M5.
Yeah.
Like he was at full tilt. Whew, straight through. And man, credit to the Warriors. That was the best game one of the best games of the week.
Yeah.
But obviously, you know what we do. You know who we support. That blockbuster thriller, the next game. And
but I gotta say one more thing about the Warriors.
Okay.
Has their bench is not normal, bro.
Yeah.
They bring on two guys that look exactly the same. Dylan Walker and Jazz Tavanga. Jazz Tavanga, bro, you had the game of your life, cuz. You are so good at your role right now since you've come into that bench role. I can't call you Jazz no more.
What are you calling him?
Because Jazz is like, nice, calming,
cute.
It's cool
Jazz
music to listen
in the
to.
back.
You got to dance a little bit. But Jazz Tavanga, he ain't dancing at nothing, bro. He's full, 100% up the guts, full, cuz he's not Jazz Tavanga
What is he?
no more.
Tell
He's
us.
heavy metal Tavanga.
Repeat that?
Heavy metal Tavanga, bro. That's what I'm going to call him now, bro. Because he's balls to the wall, blazing, full
He's
gun.
been so good this year, bro.
Bro,
The impact off the bench, he killed us for the Dogs game. He absolutely
what a
killed
player, bro. I love him so much.
Everyone's getting their flowers at the Warriors.
He's had a couple purple, bad patches over the last few years.
That's normal.
But right now, he's killing it off the bench. Big shout out to the Warriors bench, bro.
Yeah, well, the Warriors absolutely gave us a classic. But the last game of the week,
Oh, mate.
let's talk, right? What do we have? 10 minutes, Mo? How much do we got? Let's just blow it all out.
Bro.
10 minutes? All right. Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs, I love you. As much as anxiety you give me, I really, really love you. That performance was nothing short of grit, determination, grit. You know, there's a lot of players I can talk about in that performance. A lot of players we lost. Viliami Kikau getting injured right before in training, suffering a concussion. He's going to miss the Rabbitohs game as well. But to see the boys put in a performance like that after everything they went through, and I'm not saying the Cowboys didn't suffer injuries and they weren't playing light, but we had no more meters in us, bro.
Bro, they were gone.
We had nothing. Max King
and
Jacob Preston, right? My two Warriors of the week. They were unbelievable. I messaged Max King on Instagram and I'm like, I love you, bro. I just love you, bro. Like, the guy sitting there with his eye absolutely buckled, comes back on in the second half and absolutely just plays out of his skin. And, bro, that whole team, that performance was so good. Shout out to all the Bulldogs players, man.
Bro, they just...
What do you say?
They just... Cuz we were in there the whole game, making a ton of meters, defending tough, bro. There was a real part of the game where Cowboys could not get it over the halfway line.
No.
Could not make more than 30 meters a set. And we were pumping them, bro.
And I feel like the ref was just...
I don't want to talk about the ref. The ref had nothing to do with it, bro.
No, but I'm trying to credit the boys because they had to keep defending,
They had to keep defending, keep running through the middle. They were making it really hard for the Cowboys to get in good position. But I was losing at the game because as soon as Chester scored, I'm like, of course, bro. Now we're down 14-6. Let me activate the curse of Freddie. When I say the game's over, we're going to lose...
It turns around
and they win. Maybe the curse is back, bro.
Bro, that performance, man.
Man, the Cowboys did very well.
That's why you got a hat on, huh? That's why you got the Cowboys hat.
Give them respect, bro.
Give us a Stephen A. Smith real quick.
How about them Dallas Cowboys? No, that's Tex Johnson, if you know. But he loves the Dallas Cowboys, man. The North Queensland Cowboys, they did well. And we had to go down to the wire, but losing Okabo to a hip drop sin bin. I don't think hip drops should be sin bins, in my opinion. I think it's something that you just can't. It
is very dangerous. I agree with it.
All right, bro. Because I've done my knee. Every time I see someone land on someone's leg like that, my heart stops.
You think something's...
But I don't think they're intentional. I don't think they warrant sin bins.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, penalty.
It was very, very hard. Like, I felt so bad for him because he was having a good game, Ockenball.
I think he did all right.
He did very, very well the whole game.
But in my opinion, yeah, I would prefer Topine there. And I looked at the lineups and he's there.
Thank God.
Because we want to talk about grit and grind and toughness. This kid, Jackson Topine, is the
Definition.
He's the literal definition. He's just like the forward version of Josh Reynolds. All he cares about is winning the football game, doing whatever it takes to win the football game. That's why I'm so geeked to see him this week. Yeah, it's off the bench. I just want to see him on the... I swear, he better use him. He better not do this
7 minutes thing.
2-minute thing, bro. Chuck him on.
He will have to. This week he'll have to because the Rabbitohs are not going to...
We are short on mids,
Rabbitohs
bro.
always turn up in these games, bro. But I want to talk about Matt Burton because when it came down to it,
the last 10 minutes,
The last 10 minutes, look, he didn't have a absolutely phenomenal game, the whole game, which is very hard to do.
But no one did.
No one did. It was very hard losing. We lost for Tyler Mariner, right? Max King and Jacob Preston. Max King went off. Preston stayed on. Absolutely fixed his finger. He's a bloody warrior. We love him, Jacob Preston. You're just a machine, bro. Like, you got the biggest heart.
Yeah.
I feel like that guy, when they told him you got to come off, he's like, bro, good luck getting me off. I'm not getting off. I'm staying here.
He's a champion, bro.
Yeah, he's a legend. Big heart.
2 tries.
Max King, Preston, kick out. All these players were injured, and then now we're light. Can see he goes on.
We were light before the game, and then mid-game we lose for Tyler Mariner.
First 2 minutes.
Very early on to a head knock, and then we lost.
Max King and Jacob Preston.
Yeah, but we lost someone else. I'm trying to just remember who, but it's fine.
I don't
It was
think
another forward, of
kick
course.
out. We lost him before.
No, like we had two guys on the bench for the rest of that game.
Oh yeah, Moran came on as the activated as the extra man.
No, he was there.
Was he on the
another guy.
bench?
He was off the bench. Yeah, he did so good.
So who came on?
I'm just trying to remember who else did we lose.
I can't remember. But anyway, that's
we
not
lost
the point.
someone else. We had 2 on the bench.
That's not the point. The point is, yeah, we lost all them
And
players.
then Matty Burton and Josh Reynolds comes on.
Josh Reynolds, that's what
slips over and lets a line break through, and then from that point onwards, it's just we needed him to step up and just G the boys up, and that's exactly what he
Bro,
did.
I swear, he knows he doesn't have like a full game in him, maybe fitness wise, but he's like, this is what I say, bro. And I said about the Origin when he broke the Origin with Hodkinson. He's not Lockyer, he's not Andrew Johns, Nathan Cleary, he's not that, but he's passion. And you need passion in any sport. You want to win games.
He gives everyone else to
He gives everyone off this energy that, bro, you can't, not everyone can have this, you know what I mean? Like, no matter who you are, it's very hard to have this in you. So he comes on, bro, I've seen him chasing every single tackle. Like, he's playing like, we're not losing this game, brother. And if we lose, we're going out.
Leaving nothing in the tank.
Nothing is staying there, brother. I'm going to empty the petrol tank and we're going to go. That's it. And he goes on and he does that, bro. And just that photo of him and Kiraz.
Yeah.
And they just get, oh, bro, I love it. It's a beautiful story,
He needs to be in the lineup every week now, just because he showed what he brings.
A lot of people are saying,
to the
should he
team.
play as a 7?
No.
And I'm like,
He can't play a full game, bro.
the minutes are very hard.
And all right, but here's the thing. I remember I was streaming. There's a thing that you can like, basically vote for me to put the headgear on.
Oh, yeah.
Put the headgear on. The 10 minutes to go. As soon as I put the headgear on, it's like the Rocky music started for Matt Burton, because he just took over the game the last 10 minutes.
Chip and chase with
really
Annika.
good. Dude, some of the stuff he was doing, I was like, I didn't even know he was capable of it. Heads up football.
That's what we love.
They played like we were losing the game, and we needed some. So when you're losing, you need some flair, bro.
I think
and
that
he
weapon.
had flair.
I think that weapon of having Adokar there with that speed, with that.
I don't know. We stopped using him the first 5 weeks. 4 weeks we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Then finally we're using that stuff again. The kicks were perfect to Adokar. The chip and chase to himself, and then of course we score, misses the kick. It was a tough one.
It's a tough kick.
I think Flanagan should be on goal kicking duties, but that's the story.
I think
for
each
another
side
day.
should be, like, one should take one side and one should take the other side.
Comes up with a field goal. Crazy field goal, man. Crazy
From the
field
side,
goal.
bro. That was
From the side. Just reminded me of the one that Josh Reynolds hit against Canberra in 2015 in a 39-38 game. I think it was something like that.
Crazy results.
But yeah, just what a win, man.
Yeah, we love the Bulldogs. Thank you so much for giving us anxiety. We're going to move over to our segments. L-Mans of the round. But let's be quick because we've got some...
Ricky Stewart.
Ricky Stewart is your L-Man of the round?
Yeah, he would have copped it bad.
Alright,
The weak guy the dog scored.
Bro, he absolutely, like, that was just like a spit in his face.
Yeah, that was like... the whole world came crumbling, bro.
Mine is the Cronulla Sharks. They crumbled, and rightly so. Everyone from Hines to all of them, they all just crumbled. And yeah, bro, you can't be doing that, especially when you have a team that good. W-Mans of the round. I got so many I could pick from, so I'm gonna let you go first.
Give it to good old Matty Burton.
Matty Burton. You know what, bro? I could have said Haas Johnson or Burton, but I'm gonna go Jacob Preston because that performance, bro. It just makes me so happy. So shout out to
We're
Jacob
Dogs
Preston.
fans, bro.
We're Dogs fans too, but it's not even that. That resilience was
next
level. Your game of the round.
The Warriors game.
The Warriors game.
Yeah, I was so mad I missed it live, but I watched it.
I watched the last 20 minutes.
I watched it back and it was still game of the round.
Bro, and my one is the Bulldogs Cowboys, obviously. That ending after thought, I was just like jumping out of my seat. Let's do round 6 tips. First game. This is a massive game. Melbourne and the Roosters. This is at Amy Park.
I gotta go the Roosters here.
Roosters. Well, that's a big call.
Forwards.
Jerome Hughes is back, I think.
Forwards, bro.
Okay, I'm going to go Melbourne. And I'm going to say it's going to be very, very tight.
Melbourne don't have a guy like I love
Hargreaves.
Welch, but Hargreaves is just angry all the time. They don't.
But it's in Melbourne as well.
Yeah,
So.
I think it'll be a mad game with Hughes back.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to say Melbourne. Bulldogs, Souths. Oh,
I gotta go Souths here.
I'm going to go
Jared
Bulldogs.
Sutton's reffing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to go with the Bulldogs, and I'm going to go 1-12. Very, very hard
We
game.
have that exemption, bro. We don't even have a team.
We don't even have a team to fill in, bro.
So we gotta get an exemption to fill 21-man squad.
We got a Queensland derby, Cowboys and Dolphins.
Cowboys,
I
bro.
think you have to go Cowboys.
Yeah, they're both injured right now.
Nah, but Cotter's
the
back.
Cowboys have a few guys back, and Redcliffe they got no halves, no forwards.
Nothing. They just got Wayne Better. Wayne Better
But
might
Finn
fill in
Dees
at
is
halfback.
back, isn't he?
I think he is. Yeah. Penrith and Manly.
Penrith.
That's a Saturday night.
Oh,
at 5:30.
Penrith 13 plus here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Penrith 13 plus as well. Brisbane, Canberra.
Brisbane 13 plus. In Canberra or Brisbane?
No, it's in Brisbane.
Oh mate, they're gonna get pumped. The Broncos.
I don't know why. I want to say Canberra.
They have mad forwards, bro. And if they're on, they can get an upset.
I'm gonna go Brisbane.
But I gotta go Brisbane.
Brisbane, but it's gonna be
tight.
tight.
Pick against Brisbane right now, man.
It's gonna be Brisbane, and it's gonna be tighter than what everyone thinks. Maybe by, probably by 12. Gold Coast and Dragons. It's at Gold Coast.
Oh, Dragons again.
Dragons.
Yeah, they beat them last time. I gotta go from again.
Yeah. All
There's a
right. I'm
quick
gonna go Dragons because last week I absolutely abused them, and I got
Yeah.
You know, so
this is a quick quick repeat fixture.
yeah.
They
Straight away.
versed in round 2.
We got another beautiful game. This is a very gritty game. Newcastle and Warriors. It's at Newcastle.
Warriors, bro.
Up the Waz.
Yeah, they gotta go. I can't
Yeah, I'm saying Warriors.
say no to the Warriors right now,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna say Warriors as well, 1-12. And the last game of the round, Tigers, Parra.
Do I do it?
Do it. Tigers.
Bro, we were in this situation last year,
Tigers.
bro. Do I pick the Tigers?
Do it.
I can't, bro. They're so bad.
Do it. They are.
This would be a game. Is it at Bankwest? Combank?
To Echo.
Oh, God. Parra.
Parra?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Parra will lose this game, bro. But
Man,
I would not be surprised.
It's quite fitting that this game is at Acourse.
Yeah, and it's the
a
last game
bad
of the week.
stadium.
It's a Monday.
For a bad team, the Tigers.
It's Monday, and Cronulla have the bye. And thank you for tuning in.
They need
This
that
has been a
bye.
pleasure. Head Suey and Cowboy Fred.
Yeah.
Here once
How
again.
about them Cowboys?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and let us know what you think. We love you all.
I love you, boys.
Let's go.